welcome to my first YouTube video where today I'll be giving you a little bit of a tour around my Terraria house that I've spent quite a lot of time on, but from now on I'll be recording my journey so you can all follow along. So let's get started. So this is my main character Isabel, and here's my main world. So can't wait to show you around, and it'll be so much fun, and I've got so many awesome plans. So here we go, and we start off in my living room. This always, a lot of the PCs come in and it's a little bit annoying, my NPC, sorry. But here's all of them. So I've got 3 more left to collect. They're not all here. I've got the nurse in my arena, which I'll show you later. So I think I've got quite a bit. They've taken me a while. I need to definitely fix it up. That's one thing I'll be recording. And yes, we've got all that. Then over here we've got all my banners, and I collect them because they actually give me a boost. Like all of these green things are all my boost from them, so it's pretty handy to have. Now we do see some penguins, even though I'm nowhere near the snow, but I'll show you why. Then here, this is where I'll be collecting all of my trophies, although I've only got 2, but that's okay. And then up here is where I keep all my chests, and yes, I do have a lot of things because I like to collect. That's one thing about me. Then here is all my crafting stations. This is my favorite part because I love creating new things and crafting new weapons. It's pretty fun. And then I'm not sure why I have this here, but I have a bar. You know, after I kill a boss, it's always fun to come home and celebrate. Then over here, this is pretty much my main house, even though I don't spawn in my bed. Oh, there we go. Now I do. So we have a fireplace. I like to collect these rug thingies. I'm not sure why, but I do. So yes, this is why it's snowing, because I was growing pumpkins, but the little problem is I created it out of ice and snow. So I think it's created sort of like a biome thingy, which is pretty cool. A cool effect to my house. Then I have over here is my statue room. So I really like to collect statues. And I couldn't really be bothered making this bigger. So I've sort of just kept storing them in my chest, as we can see. So that's one thing I'll be doing, which will be expanding this, which will be a lot of fun, a lot of building. Then, where is it? Oh yes, my arena. I'll take you to. So this is where my nurse is. So that's why she's not over there. That's why there's an odd number there at the tower. I like to call it the hotel. Bit of a fun name. And here at the bottom I have asphalt. Although I need to put honey in it so that I get another boost. So in here we have the ammo box. So that's a bit fun. Gets more of an advantage. I have my campfire. We have the hearts. Now I made this really cool thing which took me too long to make. When I click the lever, it drops out hearts, and I'm like, that's fun. Every 5 seconds it should, but I don't think it does. That's okay. So anyway, we'll turn it off. Yes, I think it needs a little bit more work. Like, I think it needs to be a bit bigger if I'm going to be killing big bosses like the Moon Lord. So that's pretty much it. I'll show you some of my weapons, what I use on me. So I use the Deadly Chlorophyte Claymore, the Large Pick Saw, the Spectre Hammocks, the Ice Mirror, the Light Discs, Mystic Nimbus Rod. I don't really use these much. I mean, they're so much fun to place around because they just sort of do a lot for me. Intense Shadow Flame Hex Doll. That's pretty cool. I like that. My Hurtful Yellets. I really like yo-yos. They're just so handy. They're my favourite, besides from using swords. And I don't know why I have this on me, but I use the Mushroom Spear. I don't really use it, to be honest. I just keep it on me because it's a bit of fun. And I use the Demonic Golem Fist. Sorry about all these pronunciations. I'm not very good at that. Then we also have a massive pawn hammer. I felt like I needed a hammer on me. And coming back, we have the optic staff, which spawns the baby twins. Now, you might find a little bit of a loophole in all my weapons. Yes, I've actually haven't killed the twins on this world, but I originally used it on another world and with a separate device, and that separate device doesn't really work anymore. So I've like transferred some of my items over, and it seems like we have 2 Nimbus rods, which I'll get rid of. Yes, I think I'll get rid of this one. I'm favourite that one. And then I use for my armor, I use the mining helmet, yes, because I like to see where I'm going, but don't worry, I keep the beetle helmet on me at all times. And then I have the full set of beetle armor, which isn't as effective if I take the mining helmet off. Hold on, here we go. I actually get like I think there's a bit of an advantage. See how there's like the little the beetles thingies flying around? They're pretty cool and fun. But that's okay. When I fight people, I'll use that. Put that back on. And so you can't see now, but because I use the moon shell, which turns the Hold into a werewolf at night and a merfolk when entering water. Yes. I use leaf wings, the Ankh shield, frostspark boots, and hard extendo grip. I'm not sure why I use this, but oh yes, well that's because I was making the hotels last, and it was really handy to have a bit further grip. And if, oh, here we go, a bit of a battle. Here we go, that didn't do anything. I mainly get my twins to do everything. There we go. They did it for me. Thank you. And if I take off my moon shell, so that I'm not a werewolf, you can see that I wear the sun mask, and I've put teal dye on it. I use the Martian uniform torso. Now that's because on my old world, yes, I did kill the Martian Madness, but I chucked out majority of my things. I didn't want to be too ahead on a basic world. And I wear wolf pants. I don't know, they're just fun to have, even though I don't think you can see anything with my frostbark boots on, but that's alright. Anyways, we'll put that back on. And over here, you can see that I have lots of different, I think I'm tapping these things. Yes, anyway, they're like my little advantage things. So that's because I carry on me the Jagged REK 3000, the Spiked Compass, the Goblin Tech, the Money Trough. Oh, that's really handy to have if I want to quickly put my money away before something bad happens. Hasty Depth Meter, and Fleeting Black Counterweight. I don't know why I have that on me. And I keep some bullets just in case I have a gun on me. That can be handy. And yeah, oh yes, and I can't forget that I've got my elevator. This took me a long time to make because if you don't know already, I like to make everything pretty. Although I really want to put a bit more light because at the moment I'm using my mining helmet, but I think as I start advancing, I don't want to be using my mining helmet too much. So I think I'll try and put some more light everywhere I go. And yeah, so it's a long way down. And as you can see, everything's red. Yes, we don't like the red. No, I've been trying to get rid of it, but it's too much because I actually went ahead and destroyed so many demon altars so that I can get all of the cool new hard mode ores. But that didn't really work because it also meant that the red will keep going everywhere. And that's not fun. And yes, there's heaps of water in my elevator. I'm not sure why. Oh, this is fun. Oh, look what we got. Rune hat, rune robe. Maybe I might have a bit of fun playing around with that. I'm just going to take all the water out because for some people who are going to join onto my world, we don't want them to be drowning in my elevator. That's not fun. Yeah, so if I go all the way up, as you can see that there's an underground mushroom biome. So in my next video, if you want to stay and if you're going to watch and subscribe so you don't miss out, I will actually be making an above ground mushroom biome and I'll be teaching you all how to do it as well because I've already had experience with making it. Might need to do a little bit more research so it looks a bit more cooler. And yeah, so if you really like this video, then don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. See you later.